Sup. Welcome back. We are kicking off here once again. Shortly. I just gotta get back in the server and waiting for it connected to there you go. Back to my chat. I know there's gonna be an ad break here shortly on Twitch. And yeah, like in 50 seconds. So I'm just gonna wait for that as well. I gotta shut my window, everything. But yeah. So camera's a little bit better than it was last time. Yep, pop out the top. But yeah, like I was saying, this is still a little more faded than what it's supposed to be. But this is actually what the boonie hat inside DayZ is supposed to look like. And stuff. And you can actually see a lot better. There's this little flap right here. And it's literally, a lot of people cut it out of the boonie. But it's probably like the worst thing to do. Because literally, that's what captures and stops all the sweat from going into your eyes when you're wearing the boonie and you're in like a humid or a hot place region and stuff. This one's more woodlands, so you would wear this like in jungles or woodlands. This is more woodland. There is a jungle boonie I think you get issued for jungle warfare. That's different. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure we just wear the woodlands in the jungles as well. And then the chin strap. You're probably wondering why the eyelet is like literally maxed out and stuff on mine. And it's literally because we in the Marine Corps, you don't actually use the outlets. You just literally pop the bad boy on, you know? Yeah, I gotta look up really high so you guys see me, but yeah. See my eyes at least. But I can still see like the monitor and stuff. See where the EGA is. Make sure that's centered. But yeah, normally you don't wear covers indoors and stuff as well. But yeah. So yeah. You'd be like looking down the rifle like this pretty much. And it's what's good is it's soft cover. So like the optic and stuff. It doesn't get in the way. Like when you're wearing like an actual like Marine Corps cover that you wear like a garrison cover and stuff and everything. Boonies is more like a field cover. But you do wear your 8-point covers out in the field sometimes. Depending on like the field op and stuff and like what rules and stuff regulations were set for the training and everything. But yeah. And then I'm gonna cover up my name on the inside. Get it lined up perfectly. But if you look, that's my laundry number on the bottom, and then that's literally my boot camp platoon. Written at the top. But yeah. Looks pretty sick. Real life. And everything. But yeah, I figured I would show it off. There. I don't know if the ad break ended, but as I was like pulling away, but let me block my last name. But yeah, right there is 2002. was my platoon number for boot camp, and then 77 was my laundry number. So all my clothing had like 77 on it, so that they knew those camis were mine, because you earn your name tapes as you progress through boot camp. So like in the very beginning, you have no name tapes at all. It's just like the EGA and stuff. That's pretty much it. Like in the camis, and then the name tapes you earn. I think it was second phase. It's been so long since I've been in boot camp and everything. And then I don't know if Twitch was here, but I was saying this is a better view. But this little flap right here is literally sole purpose was for is to make sure sweat doesn't get in your eyes while you wear like the boonies and stuff, especially when you're in like humid or very hot regions wearing them. And I kind of like explain like this is woodlands, and I'm not too sure if we use the woodlands for jungle, because I know we have certain jungle stuff that you get if you're gonna go to like jungle. You kind of pretty much get the uniform for whatever region you get on deployment, like clothing wise. And then I was saying that the eyelet on the chin strap, draw strap thing and stuff in the Marine Corps, we don't actually use that at all. That's why I have it maxed out, because it just literally sits in the top above our head, and then you just throw it on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I have like actual serviceable camis, so I can actually like show you like the true darkness that the browns are supposed to be. And if you look at that boonie, that's like even lighter than like the camis that you. I mean, it's darker than the camis you see inside of DayZ. And that darkness and stuff, like the more like what we consider serviceable, which is like pretty much like almost brand new. When it's at that stage, the camo on it really makes it really hard for you to be spotted. It's like intended. Like once it starts fading, that's why it's considered out of regs and out of serviceable clothing, because the camouflage degrades because of it being faded. You get like $80. It's supposed to be like $100 a year, but like you only get like $80 and stuff for allowance a year, and you're supposed to like buy new camis and stuff so you can stay in rigs. But the downfall is literally $100 literally will only get you a top or a bottom. And yes, it is shocking, but you do pay for every single uniform item. And if you lose gear, you pay for that as well. And a lot of people think like the gear that you get issued in boot camp is free, but in actuality, you actually already paid for all that gear. It's already taken out of like your check and stuff that they give you, because you get paid throughout boot camp. If you're lucky, you could leave boot camp with like close to like three or more K. Especially if you don't overindulge at the end. Like on the last few days. I brought all my family something, but they didn't want much, because we're a bunch of cheapo minimalistic people and stuff at times. I'm more minimalistic than my other siblings, so. My my sister, my actual like full sister, um, she she likes a little more of the extravagance kind of things. I don't know. Okay, you're still here. Boom. Yeah, you still can. All right, let me go over in Discord. Streaming mode. Enable it. Bam. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Just send a quick message. There was something else I wanted to do. Let me check under streamer mode. Okay. Yeah. Nice. It's already Gucci. Already Gucci. Just gonna swap clothing real quick. Oh, actually, I forgot to swap gloves. Pantalones, guns, there. Might do that. Let's see. Put the building fit on real quick. Shirt. Is there pants in this one yet? Nope. Put the pants here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. I do need logs. One. Do you need to craft some kits as well? for the pathway. I want to seal that up. And do I have sheet metal left? Or did I use that all up already? I do. Let's see. Got 12 left. Okay. One, two. Definitely two. Miss the light. Dilemma now. Oh wait, I need the nails still. Okay. I don't know why it's not allowing me to raise my flag. Oh, I turned off the hood. Or the HUD. I don't know why I said the hood. Enable. And then page up. Y. Down. Freeze. It's one. It's two. Oh, server reset? That's weird. That's super weird. Connect them to the server. I hope I didn't lose that kit. And then I think I can use back with my left pedal. I'm gonna try that. There's no one on the server. Oh no. Oh, there's 7 people on the server now. Yeah. Should be coming back. I don't know if that was server reset or not. there. Boom. And then one more for there. Chain link fence. Chain link fence. I need nails. I think I got. Yeah. So 7. Come on, come on. Okay. Oh wait. Well, I can leave that in here. Let me swap into my PvP kit. And then okay, hold on. Let me put up the map cover. Let me see where this key is at. I'm trying to remember where that is. I haven't played in so freaking long. It's not too bad. Oh, I need to get Moe. Where did I put Moe? I didn't put Moe down here. Moe is up one. And I know the map cover is still up. I'll be removing it here shortly. Just grab Moe. Reset up my hotbar. Actually, yes. So I might trade that out and forget it by accident. And then some Moe ammo. For backup. Okay. Just in case. And I guess that's good. Yes, that's so good. Okay. Wow. Remove map cover. I gotta get more logs later. I'll raise my flag up. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put pillars there and build those down. Grow up. It's gonna look so freaking good once it's done. It's gonna have such a beautiful view. Oh, Patty! Oh my gosh, I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing? Had to pull out the New Yorker accent for that. It's been forever. Hold on, let me. Once I get in the water, I'll give out. I'll give both. I gotta wait for the timer, but I'll give both of your channels a shout out. How you been, brother? SO2. So you played DayZ that one time. I haven't been able to catch your stream, and I do apologize. I wish I could. I hope you've been on Battlefield 6. Good, bro. Just doing my thing. That's good. That's good. I already know. You cracking skulls in Battlefield 6 already? I was saying when I returned to streaming and stuff, so good. Ain't been doing much streaming, been getting big into the gym and really enjoying that. Hell yeah. Nothing's wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with praying to the Iron Church. It was alright. I was saying in the chat that I literally have owned every single Battlefield game except for Bad Company. Pretty much. And I want to say maybe Battlefield, like the original, very first one. I don't think I own that one. Forgot to add that. But yeah, I freaking love that franchise. I got a little upset with the last one. I ain't gonna lie. Because the last one could have been a lot more better in certain categories. But it wasn't too bad when I kind of returned, but I don't know. I just felt like 5.56 was underpowered a lot. But I'll probably end up getting this next one, but it's gonna be a little bit because I'm in the process of also saving up. Because hopefully, fingers crossed, that it's still there. But I found a farm that I might be able to buy and move to. So yeah, my favorite franchise for sure. 24-2 wasn't that good, yeah. It's better after all the fixes and shit. Yeah, agreed. I pop in like here and there and stuff from time to time. I just want to play with people, and I really didn't have too many people to play Battlefield with. Also, Patty, I I know I don't know if you still dabble in DayZ here and there, but I'm actually building my own DayZ map, and I'm probably going to be eventually launching another server again as well. And I'm going to be bringing back the PZ server as well. It's going to be like open to public under password, and like my only rule is just, like don't have like someone that you don't trust like give them the password to the server, because it's going to be hosted in my actual Costa for now. The PZ one. So that's the only reason why. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna snooze the ads real quick because I don't want you to deal with that, and I want to finish this conversation. Yeah, I've been cooking a little bit. It's a little you know me, Star Wars. It's kind of built off of the Wookiee planet Kashar, but like I kind of um I mean not Kashar's my map's name Kashyyyk, and I'm eventually gonna have to like get into modding to get like some more of the assets to look more, but it's looking pretty sick. It's huge too. It's 20 a little over 20k kilometer map, like all the way across. It's like pretty much, I think it's gonna be the same size as Badlands and stuff. Yeah. And then for the PvP server that I'm launching, I'm like trying to figure out a perfect like balance between like adventure and base building. So like people who don't like base building, like they don't feel like they're on a base building server type of thing. So yeah, I'm trying to cook some things up. But yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been so out of it with PZ. I haven't played in so long. Like I didn't even know multiplayer's down again for a little for this build. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty sick too. Like, if you're gonna do like a fictional map, I would definitely like try to like generate like a base through like L3 DT. But I'm actually in my private, not my private, in the community Discord. Once I get some free time, I'm gonna update it a little bit. But I'm literally adding like steps for like how to create your own custom map for DayZ and stuff, because we need more maps. Always can use more maps. And then there is a method if you want to use like an actual real land that actually exists, and I'll eventually have to do some research, and I can update the guide for that portion as well. But yeah, and then I'm also gonna be, as long as I can host multiple instances, I gotta double check with the provider I'm thinking about using, if that's all Gucci. Um, because I'm gonna be pretty much kind of doing like what OGT does as well, like hosting a second instance, so like people who stream and stuff, like if OGT's server's taken, they can have another server that they can use for events and stuff. Trying to give back to the community a little bit more. I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege X. Patty, do you play that at all? I've been playing rank. I know a new season's about to start again here shortly. I just found that out. Um, that Siege X is resetting. I don't know if you guys were in ads there. Let me enable auto run. I need some water. Oh man, when I raided Fatty, I forgot to tell him. Maybe if he pops in. I've been trying to keep it a secret from from him, but on my server too, uh, I'm gonna have like a bunch of billboards set up saying like no like fish at your own risk, beware of like the no fishing clan and stuff and everything, and let Mr. Hollow know as well and everything about it, and you know, like have them come and like shoot people on site type of thing, and then like have billboards that say like fish at your own risk, KOS. Fishing I've caught fishing killed on site type of thing. Make it a fully hunter field server. Okay, I don't know if I can snooze the ads again, so I'm gonna let this one roll through, and I'll see you guys when you come back from ads. I'm also streaming on YouTube at the same time as well. And once the ad break does, I'll do a little spew for YouTube as well. I just realized this was set to top chat instead of live chat on the YouTube one. I played it way back. I was big into rank, used to play real high level, but stopped for some reason. So it's all good. I did too. I did too. But yeah, I every right now it's every Wednesday. I have some personal things going on. Oh, we'll probably talk more after that ad break. I don't know if it's going or not. It didn't give me the notification. Let me know. Or maybe the AI detected we were in a conversation and it actually worked for once. But I'll just wait for a little. Ain't got no ads. All right, nice. Oh, every Wednesday. Yeah. Is kind of like my dedicated siege day, and then like I pretty much been like playing DayZ because I really don't have anyone to play with, and I could only do so much rank solo and stuff. It takes a lot of like mental and focus to do rank solo and like queuing up with randoms each time. And there's that. Oh my gosh. Freaking, that is too funny. Is that Bucky's? We'll take some Bucky's. Thank you. 20 more seconds. Why they're still in the last seconds of the eye break. If you are tuning in from YouTube, feel free if you want to come over and interact and stuff with Twitch and me more. There's a bunch of stuff that you can redeem that's all free. Feel free to use exclamation Twitch or TTV. Exclamation TTV. All lowercase, both of those, and it'll generate a link that leads over to my main channel stream. Yeah, solo rank is something. It is definitely. So yeah, so I kind of like end it with like a little bit of as much as I can of DayZ, because like you really feel the mental fatigue at times. I did some like 1,000 IQ play like the last time I was playing though. Yeah, So it's impossible to catch up all my NA and OC fellers. Agree. What time is like a good time for you, like your time? Cause like I'm like pretty much almost back to open availability. So like, you know, I don't mind shifting so I can meet up and play sometime with you. I miss playing with you, dog. You and Bogey. I was actually just speaking about Bogey earlier. Have you seen clips and stuff from like our times when like all three of us was playing? Oh man, such good times. That was so fun. Why it lasted. They need to hurry up and invent a freaking time machine. I ain't gonna lie. So I can like replay days and play with all my friends in different time zones and then progress to the next day. After I'd had all the fun that day. I also work a late shift, so my schedule for availability is all over the place. That's fair, that's fair. Even if you think I'm asleep, just shoot a message, and if I'm free to play, I'll hop on. But I totally understand. I totally understand. And then like Thursdays, which I missed 2 Thursdays in a row. This last one I had some personal things pop up. And then the Thursday before I kind of skipped for some DayZ grinding. But I also played Ranch Sim. It's such a great game. Definitely. It can be any game. I got pretty decent internet. It shouldn't take too long for most games. I even have PUBG still installed. I know some people's been rotating PUBG recently again. I played a little off stream. I am not the greatest at PUBG anymore. It's hard too, because like a lot of like PUBG, Rainbow Six, like when I was sweaty at those games, I was a console player. I was on Xbox and stuff and everything. So it was really hard. Even COD, I was like way more sweatier, and me and my buddies from the Marine Corps, we actually were one of the few crazy people who actually disabled aim assist on controller. To be honest, like in like when Warzone first dropped and stuff, that's when we were like playing like hardcore and everything. Like aim assist used to mess up your aim on console like crazy. So like it was just better to just turn it off and just get good at the game. But yeah, we used to talk smack to some of the other like Marines that we would play with randomly, and you can tell like they would be using got on COD with on the PC, probably also because it changed a lot from when. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I dabble once in a while. I more play like now, like if I have friends that are actively into it and playing and stuff. But other than that, I don't really play COD anymore and stuff. But yeah, I used to be so sweaty. But yeah, we used to make fun of the other Marines that would use aim assist. We're like, oh, you're so doo-doo at the game. You gotta use aim assist? Whack. And they're like, what? You guys don't use aim assist? Nah. And they're like, no way, man. And we're like, no, look at our settings. And all of us would show like our settings and stuff to them. They would come over to our room and all of us have like aim assist shut off, and they're like, nah, there's no way you're out fragging me in these games on controller with no aim assist. We're like, nah, we're just that sweaty. But we also were like, in the same unit, so we were just like running Marine Corps tactics, and like our more to be more exact, like our unit specific tactics, and it made callouts super easy because I would just like use all the military like callouts and stuff, and we had our own little slang for certain things. Yeah, it was. I do miss playing like gaming with some of my Marine buddies, old Marine buddies. I actually don't really like game with like any of my Marine buddies anymore. I did for a little bit when I got out, but the one I did, he was strictly Xbox. He wouldn't play PC, even though he had a game PC. I never understood that. But yeah. But yeah. I also got into EFT Arena. Like big time. And I was thinking about actually I'm looking for more people that's like into it as well, because I wanted to do a few comps and stuff. I think it was like after like dividing it 10 ways, I think it was like 15 or 10K. It was like the last prize pool for the last event and stuff per person. So it was like would have been decent money. I know what you're using it in. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I actually I was fragging Sicario members, like it was rough, but yeah, I was kind of partially keeping up with Sicario, and they're like the top ones. A couple of their members, I don't know if they're like were like new members and they're like just in doing training, or if it was like the actual thing. But then I actually like right before they did like the last round bouts of tourneys that I was watching and stuff, they actually like I went up against the actual stack that kind of took it. I was like, oh yeah, it was just wasn't fair. They were running around with like all the cheese guns. But yeah, I actually have a build for EFT Arena in my community Discord. I think I might have migrated it over to the clan Discord, but it was like a Scar H build. It was pretty nutty. All you had to do is zero it up to 100 meters, and you're like fragging everyone. I I solo aced a few times. My whole entire team just got fragged right off the rip, and then like, just clutch it up. Something. But yeah, man, I gotta see if I gotta like edit them, but I gotta pull the clips off my hard drive because I offloaded them to my external already. But yeah, I've been thinking about like trying to go pro in a video game again, or like compete in like tourneys, at least in a few games. Just because I think I have like a better mental now than I did when I was a kid. Because I don't know if I ever told you, Patty, but when Advanced Warfare dropped, I was on like PlayStation 3 then, or 4. I went through like 3, 4 controllers, but I actually made it through like first round clearance, and I was literally like trials to second round. But I literally made it into like qualifications to try out for actual professional team to be a filler. And that was when MLG ran COD League and stuff. Still, it was like right before, because it was like almost right after Advanced Warfare they swapped it. But yeah, but the date. Yeah, it was. But yeah, unfortunately, my mental isn't there, and I psyched myself out the day of the tryouts, and I didn't. I backed out like literally the day of the tryouts. I probably would have took it. I probably wouldn't have ended up in the military. To be honest, I probably would have been a pro COD player. Probably would have been like versing Scump and all them. It would have been wild times. But yeah, I used to like game. I always wanted like a pro league for Battlefield. I used to get reported all the time, uh, and then get apology reports from EA and like either PlayStation. Well, it's PlayStation Network mainly because my parents couldn't really afford Xbox and stuff. So, but yeah, I used to get reported all the time because people used to think I was cheating and stuff, and they're like, "Nah, you're Gucci. We reviewed all the game footage. You do not cheat. You're just really good at the game. Just like chill out a little because we keep on like getting reports type of thing." It's because I used to run like the med class, and then like sometimes I'll run like med with a sniper, and I'm pretty nutty. And I would, even before I knew about like buddy rushing, I used to like do that a lot. Like I would sprint and drop constantly in Battlefield. I don't know. I was just nasty. I don't know what it was. I'm still looting and I'm right next to this key room. Let me hit this key room. Wish me luck. I'm gonna shut the front door. I forgot what floor. I think it's on the second floor. I gotta pee. This is the worst time. Wait, where the hell's the door? This is the PD. Was it hit already, maybe? Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's on the lower floor. Oh, it's right here. This one's different than the other PD. The other PD had it on the second floor, I think. Okay. Just that one gun. It's in this safe. Oh. Another key and some syllables. Alright, let's diddy bop out of here. I need to tuck in the tree line. Quick. Before I pee my panties. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, chat. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to the tree line. I just gotta focus. Focus and use my Kegels. Man, I haven't had to do this since like boot camp. This is rough. Bobby Gucci. If I start getting a little worried, I'll stand up. Yeah. Like, it'd be sick if I could go pro in Siege. Like, I wouldn't mind that. I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Some better trees up here. Oh, I'm getting close. These next set of trees are gonna have to do. Let me shift posture a little. Oh, it's too much of a slant. Screw it. YOLO. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. BRB. I'm gonna shut my window. I forgot to do that. I don't need my neighbors thinking I'm extra cray cray. Okay. Whew. That was a close one, chat. That was a close one. But we made it. We made it without any mess. Yeah. Where are we? Okay. There's the toxic zone. Why do I not see my mark? I need to go this way. Oh, I see it. My death marker is blocking it. This is the way I need to traverse. I accidentally slipped and fell off a platform. I was like planning the build. I had slight confidence. I might have been just like low enough where I would have just went just on climb, but no, it's perfectly high enough to fall to my death. I need to catch some sleep running on a few hours, so need some. No worries, no worries. Thank you for popping in and hanging out with me and chatting, dude. It's always good to see you. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. That means a lot right now. More than you realize. But I appreciate it. You too, as well. Thank you again. Same. My brother from another mother. True legend. Chat, true legend there. You're gonna have to tune in to one of his streams sometime to find out why. If you ever do get a chance. Gotcha. I think I'm gonna make V. If it's nothing in Siege, I might make V slow walk. That would be kind of convenient for Siege if it's there, so I don't have to like wrap my thumb. Did I just see someone again? I'll show off my markers for now. Keep the new HUD look, you know? I could give you guys here, we'll switch over to just the game for a bit. Can't remember, yeah, no chat or anything, literally just all straight content. Let's get immersed, chat. Immersion. And if you're lurking, thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. You don't have to come out of lurking. We're a big lurking community. Safe for lurkers. Lurk on. But feel free to smash that follow button. We're trying to grow the empire. We're trying to reach, I think we set the goal to 600 followers. It might be 600 or 700 followers. I gotta double check. It's been a while. But we're trying to continue to grow the reaches of the empire. And it's free, and you could always change your mind later. And I also, while I'm at it, gonna say if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Prime sub a month to use on any content creator. It doesn't have to be me, but if you want to use it on me, you can, and you get a free sub and get all the sub perks for free included in your Prime subscription on Amazon. And then if you're tuning through YouTube as well and you kind of like it, smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. It is free and you could always change your mind, and that way you won't ever miss any of these live streams or future video content. And it helps a lot. Much appreciated. Trying to get a little bit more cooler so I can hopefully maybe get a few sponsorships to start getting guys some cool things. I drifted a little bit too far. That's right. We'll follow the stream. Once I saw the stream, I was like, I think I need to go left here, but I wasn't 100% certain. If this was the stream I was thinking it was. This might not even be the stream I'm thinking it is. It might be like a different stream altogether. But I think it is the one I'm thinking it is. Got some more sheet metal. I'm gonna shift left here. Get back in the forest some. And a little away from this water, it's really loud. So yeah, we might just transition straight into a little base building. And then probably be calling it here. Not much longer. Part 2 is not going to be that long. But we're going to try our base. To go as long as we can. Just because I got something I want to do tomorrow. And everything. With Mama Jelly. And stuff. So yeah. I want to be well rested for that. Don't want to oversleep again. And then tomorrow, we'll be turning the mixtures. Well, it's technically today. Later today, we'll be turning the mixtures that we made into gelato, and I'll be posting those pictures in the Discord. I might wait to give like the scoopable pictures. You might have to wait 24 hours for that because I got to put it back in the freezer overnight for it to get into more of a scoopable consistency. When it comes out, it's more like the actual like gelato style scoops kind of thing. But it's so good. It's so good, chat. But I made 3 new flavors, so I'm hoping first time doing them all. Not I didn't create like new flavors, just like I never created these flavors of gelato before. Coffee was like my first time ever making gelato. Came out amazing. Put a little fresh cinnamon. Tastes like cinnamon toast crunch. The coffee that I used, right? I cold brew Player One's s'mores flavored coffee and everything. Great coffee, great coffee. Especially if you don't want to like use creamers and stuff, so you can like drink it black. Oh, like my mama Jelly don't drink black coffee, and she could drink that coffee black. Just so you guys are aware, because I'm a black coffee drinker, even without flavor. I kind of picked up a bigger habit for black coffee while I was in Marine Corps. It's just more convenient sometimes. Plus, you don't want to, drink cream when you're in a hot desert. Because it'll curdle in your stomach and go sour. Same thing with milk. Pretty much any dairy. Switch back to close just in case I'm done. Someone in these thick ass trees. Hopefully, maybe have a better chance of getting them. Starting to get semi-normal clearing. Switch back to Moe. I even learned, like back to that arena conversation, EFT arena. I even like started learning like the hop peaks and like the forward hop shoot thing. Oh man, I hope I caught it on metal. I caught this one nutty ass play where like I hopped at a dude and just like lasered him midair. It was like, oh, it was like 1,000 IQ play. It looked like I was playing Tarky for years. That's how smooth it was. Jordan, what's up, man? What's up? Also, because not a lot of people know this, but you do not need to buy Escape of Tarkov in order to play Escape of Tarkov's Arena. Arena is like a separate game that you can get through them as well. It's like $20 to get a key. So if you just want to play EFT Arena with your like friends and stuff, you can do that without having to buy any of the editions of Tarky. You just go on the website, go to like Arena, EFT Arenas tab, and then it'll literally say purchase a copy. What's your how's your day going, Jordan, or night? No, day. You're almost to night though, right? It's like mid-afternoon, I think. It's been a while since I had to actually think about your time zone's exact time. Pretty good, man. How's yours? Can't complain. Had some din-dins. Got some base expansion done earlier. It's 6:33 p.m. there. So evening. You've been through evening. It's almost dinner. It's pretty much dinner time. But yeah, I did some base building. Took a break to eat. Hung out with Mama Jelly for a little, and then got back on. Just got done hitting a new key room I haven't hit before. It was kind of doo-doo this time around, but got a gun and some sellables. But along the way, I did find some sheet metal, so I'm gonna try to upgrade the base a little bit more. We're almost done, like, getting the new tunnel sealed off that appeared, and then all we have left to do after that is finish off the grow floor. I just gotta put up the walls and the roofing. It looks so good. It's looking so good. I gotta start building the bottom supports too. Start putting the pillars in. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I always forget to do it. Like, to be fair, my whole entire base is technically supported by the trees, because almost every single piece has a tree going through it, or multiple trees going through it. But yeah. But I don't need the base to get deleted. I would be so upset and I would feel bad. I don't intentionally mean to be ignoring it. Plus, it would appease me aesthetically. It's just I'm like been trying to prioritize, because I've been living out of like my airlock area in a way, so it's like / leads to eventually helipad from there. So like the center tower where my flag is and stuff, that's gonna eventually lead to like the helipad. So like someone raids me through my helipad floor, they still have to go through the whole entire tunnel system, so they're not really skipping any doors at all. They'll still hit the same amount of doors as if they went through the ground. If it was, yeah, if it was ground access rating only, I would literally just leave it like fully unlocked up there. So I wouldn't have to waste the code lock. And then I could add another door for base defense. Yeah. Unmute, do a little peeky. Alright, chat, here's the base. No, I'm just kidding. I actually have another base location for another season that I'm thinking about doing. And if I do it right, I don't think I'll be able to be found. Lady, how's it going? It's been forever. I hope you've been swell. Oh, happy days. This was such a good song. And if Jesus isn't, you know, part of your religion, no sweat. We accept all religions here. I'm doing all right. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. It's good to see you as well. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I still got like personal things going on that's been making my stream schedule a little wonky, but we'll eventually be locking into like an official stream schedule. What you been jamming to recently, lady? It's okay. I'm always here for you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was like starting to go a little stir crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like not streaming. I was like, oh man, I miss streaming. Or like something would happen, and I'm like, man, I wish I was streaming right now. This would be so great. Like this is like a W thing that I would love to share. You got sad without friends? Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I feel like so many groups have splitting up recently. It's sad. Sad a little. But hopefully, once I finish building my map and stuff, that's like what's holding back the server. I'll be launching a server, and hopefully the new map and the new server will it's all good. It's all good. That's sick. That's sick. But yeah, maybe that'll bring back some people. Set the ping high so I get in. Yeah. I think I have it like maxed out for like 500. If it's worse than that, let me know. But you might not even have that high of a ping as well. We'll see. Cause I'm getting like a legit provider and stuff, and like it's coming out of my own pocket until I move. It's gonna be PvP, but I'm trying to like make a perfect balance between where there's base building, but you won't really notice it if adventuring is more your play style. But phase 1 is going to be more adventuring and probably very, very strict base building rules at first until I can balance it better. 300. You're down under. That's fair. That's fair. Cause I don't know what not Woody, Harry. I don't know if he joined my server, and I think he said he had like 200 or 100. I don't know. He had really. I think McDat actually joined my house server, and when I was like hosting it through my actual server that I have in my house, and I think he had like low 20s, and he's Aussie as well. I'm pretty good at like optimizing networks and stuff. Something. What was that? What was that? I think it was DMs. Nice. Oh, welcome in. I didn't know you wasn't in the community server. What happened? I thought you was. I'll give you your Inquisitor role. So you have like the special role category. Welcome in, thanks. And then I'm also gonna be relaunching my PZ's Projects on Void server. But I just found out from Patty I have to wait a little bit longer for that project because there's no multiplayer in the current build. Oh, damn. That's the worst. Okay. It's so annoying. It's getting so bad too. All of that stuff. Hopefully, you know, you didn't lose anything too important or anything. Like, you know, that would be detrimental to your actual life and personal life. Yeah, I'm so always so scared of things like that happening. It's so scary. Oh my gosh. I should also do this. Let me get the actual number. But if you haven't been on your PC in a while, do not update it at all. Because it may break your SSD or corrupt it, and then yeah, you'll lose everything on that drive, and it triggers when you transfer like a big file that's like 50 gigs or more. This is what's been the main trigger point of the corruptions. But like, yeah, Windows kind of like posted about it. And it came out and stuff. Yeah, and it also can kill your NVMe drive, SSD drive as well. So like, those drives aren't really that cheap, but it's KB 5063878 is the update. So like, literally all you do is go to like Windows updates in your settings, and then I'll show it. I'll show it once we get to base on the stream real quick. Then actually, well, it's Windows Update would be the next thing once you get to settings, and then there'd be an option that says uninstall drivers, and then you want to look for that driver, which is KB. Oh man, let me look at my phone. I know it starts with KB. 506 3878. And if you are one of the people who also install like the drivers before the pre-release drivers, the pre-release also gives the same issue, so you would have to uninstall that. I don't know what that nomenclature is for that driver updates, but it's different than that one. I do know that. But yeah, it is super bad. Windows like released the thing, but they still haven't even like released a patch yet. It's scary. And it's all like due to a kernel based security update. too. Which also stinks as well. But yeah. Nice. Got another nice gun. So, the gun collection grows. The gun collection grows, chat. Let's go put that in the heavy safe. I think I have space. Yes, sir. Sellables. Oh my gosh. I got that freaking key for that faraway place again. Gonna need this box of it. Let's depot the sellable. I didn't mean depot the binos. Damn. You come back. It was only 2 sheet metals? Oh man, I thought it was more than that. Okay, we might not be upgrade more, but I'll show you guys around. Let me see if there's any personal information though that shows up in the setting thing. I could partially put it up like up to like here. So once you get to this screen, you can check your history of updates. It literally is trying to do it again. It's trying to reinstall it. It downloaded it, but it's not installed. That's why I've been trying to do that. But if you go to update history, you can see if it's actually installed. And then if you see it, right here it says uninstall updates. Click that. And then you literally look for that nomenclature. And then you click uninstall. But yeah. That's fair, that's fair. I'm just gonna combine these into a mega stack and put them back here. Okay. Well, we could do like the wood portion upgrades. Yeah. I need to fence this off, fence that off, and then I could, well, I guess I could technically do the wooden portion of the roof for the rest of the tunnel. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm probably going to need 14 more roof kits to finish tunneling this fully out so it's fully secured all the way through. This is co-locked off. I also need to try to get another co-lock if I can for this. I also have to figure out something. I'm gonna probably have to dismantle this kit, build this, and then build the other kit, and then do the same thing over here. And the only reason why I'm doing that is just so if they boost up, they can't dismantle this gate to get into here later. And then you come through here. This is another gate. So this one's going to be locked. That one, I don't think I'm going to lock. Or I'm not going to lock this one because that one's locked. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Or maybe I'll leave them both unlocked. I don't know. We'll see. And then, yeah, this is going to be like the grow up room. This is where my greenhouse is going to be. And then like I'm going to have some windows so I can refresh and look at the beautiful scenery around base towards like the coastline. Yeah. I just saw the garage door I'm gonna shut that though. For now. I don't want to leave that open. And then this room's kind of like fully already done, but like gives this full peek back here. And then I was like thinking, because like I don't know, I don't really see it, but like sometimes this gets really shiny on the one side, so like it might blind them and they won't see you like holding. Well, I guess you can hold it crouch. Yeah, you could, like, someone could hold this and go here, and then they have this to maybe like block some of the shots, but to peek through as well. They like, oh, someone's coming, type of thing. I don't know. It sticks out and does it, but it also acts as a funnel too, because this is too wide. So like it forces one person here, and then like another person can kind of maybe squeeze here, but it's gonna be really hard to squeeze too. Yeah, it definitely is. Originally, we stopped it like until we progressed. It was like up to here, and then literally this was fully caged in as well. And I'm pretty much like forcing them to come through all of this. I don't like when people skip things. And then like, eventually there's gonna be something that loops to trees back up here to the left, up this hill this way, and that's gonna be like living quarters, final living quarters and stuff in those trees. And then they're gonna have to go through like all the gates to get up to my final living quarters, and pretty much like the tunnel's gonna be locked off. If they didn't have a rule where you can use as many objects and people as you wanted on the server for raiding, then I literally would have left this more open. Like I wouldn't have a roof here. I would literally just like left the shielding up like this, and then just left it open plan. So then I could have looked up at the stars a little bit more. But it's all good. It's all good. This door's a little of a pain right now to get back in. And then I have to, I think it's this one right here. I have to, it's either this one or that one. I have this one right here. This stairs, I have to lower down one notch. It was a little too high, so you kind of gets clipped there. But you can still get up and down without crouching. And then once you get up to here, there's going to be a staircase that's going to replace this little step ladder eventually. So this is like defense. And then I'm going to squeeze a staircase, I think, leading up right here. And that's going to lead towards the helipad. But yeah. Already got the Doritos for Mr. Hollow. We'll throw my Buckies in there for now. Let's go hit this key. And then after the key, I may or may not be calling it. Depends on how long it takes for me to get to the key and back. Because I get some plans to do with Mama Jilly tomorrow. Including finishing the gelato. I kind of, in the off topics, lady, under the food, I did a coffee gelato if you want to peek at that. But yeah, I kind of got into some baking and creamery stuff. And I'm going to be doing more breads and stuff. There's so much. I'm going to be doing, might be doing some cooking things. But yeah, above the ice cream is some Irish soda bread that I made for St. Patty's Day this year. That just passed. All from scratch. No cheats. I was telling my mom, I think one of the reasons why I like baking so much is it revolves around math. Drink this canteen real quick. I'll bring this along actually so I can fill it up. And I also like science. So it kind of coexists both. And one thing that's good about baking sweets is it's okay to be OCD. Because the more exact you are with your measurements, the better it is. In my opinion. And someone might have some other ones. I don't want to lose the canteen. I might ditch this to make a suppressor for the Moe. Like, I smoked that dude earlier today, and he survived. He looked like a freshie, lady. And the ad's coming up, so I'll see you guys after the ad break. We might be just like swimming over to the land, so you won't be missing too much. Let me just mark the key again. Oh, there's something in settings. Oh, let me remove my map cover. Controls. There's something with the plus up, plus down that's zeroing under one of these things. Page up, page down. Ah, right here. Page up, page down only. Apply. Okay, back. Apply. Back. So now, when I enable auto run, it doesn't zero my weapon up. Let's go! Boo! Yay! Stay right there. We will be right back. Don't need that coffee maker. Okay, so key run. Coming up here shortly. Welcome back from the ad break. Swipers off swiping. Oh no, no swiper, no swiping, swiper, no swiping. And thank you for saying that, lady. I appreciate it. Coffee. I actually been cold brewing again. I actually cold brew for that coffee gelato. It was player one s'mores flavored coffee, and then I actually added fresh cinnamon when I was like churring the ice cream or the gelato. And the end product, it tasted like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was wild. It was wild. It was so good. I was so addicted. The flavors this time is banana cinnamon, and I'm gonna put a little hint of fresh nutmeg on the banana. Blueberry is the other flavor. and we're doing a plain vanilla, and then I have a mix of blueberry and banana. Which I don't know if I'm gonna add nutmeg to that one because it has the blueberries already. Toffee apple. Oh, that sounds so good. I had the most amazing caramel candy while I was like on my hiatus. My Mama Jelly got it from someone, and it was candy, caramel covered, not candy, caramel covered apple flavored caramel, and it literally tastes like you're eating a caramel covered apple. The downfall though, I was missing the crunch behind the apple, like like that satisfying bite of the apple when you bite into it. But other than that, all the flavors and stuff was there. It was actually pretty good. It was smashing. I think it was like from Wisconsin was the caramel factory too. It's one of the states that's also known for caramel. But yeah, some dude came into the library and was like a vendor and was like selling some things and stuff. But yeah, oh, that sounds so good. And I'm not sure if it would taste good, but I was thinking, or if it's doable. But I was partially maybe doing like Irish soda bread, but like have it stuffed with fresh mozzarella. Because I got cheesecloth finally now, so I can make some fresh mozzarella and fresh cheeses. Honestly, I've redabbled into, husband material cooker over here. Gotta practice the skills, make sure they don't get rusty. Gotta make the future wifey happy, wherever she may be. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do enjoy cooking as well, like actual cooking, not just baking as well. I don't know, there's something like satisfying when you like finally get to eat a meal that you create, and it's like exceeds your expectation too, because you're always your worst critic, and hardest critic is yourself. Yeah. I definitely need to oh man, I wonder if I could get some puff rice tomorrow. If I could get some puff rice, I think we have all the seasoning in the house that I need to make Gordon Ramsay's no bake fried chicken. And it's like the healthy alternative, so like you basically like bake the chicken breasts, but like it's covered, you kind of cover it in like puff rice puff, so that gives you like the illusion of the fried, like crispy fried chicken. Oh, it was so good. It has some like paprika, sage. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You can get the recipe online. But yeah, I made it once for a girl when I first got out. That was kind of like crushing on a little. Just trying to flirt and like show off my cooking skills. Let her know that I'm not just all brute force and protection. I got a soft sentimental side that feeds you. You tell me when you're feeling down. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to get the helipad up. I ain't gonna lie. So I can fly, get around way faster. Get around pretty fast right now. All right, let's eat some rice in game. Oh man, but yeah, I've been getting big into cooking again. So oh my gosh, I have such a funny story. uh, cooking stories, but we'll save that. Maybe one of the sub only cooking show hosted by a jelly on this channel and newscasting station known as the New Empire Network. But yeah, let's just say I have a lot of big plans. I'm like ecstatic, and I hope everything works out. And if it doesn't work out in the time frame that I want, well, that's life. I'm already like prepping for that. My real goal that I really want the most is to hopefully that the farm that I found in real life is still there and stuff, and I can actually like acquire it this year, like coming up at the end of the year, and finally get out of here so I can start making some more money and Mama Jelly don't have to work anymore, so I can actually get like a good paying job as well, and not have to worry about losing my house, even though the reason why you need a good paying job is so you can cover all the bills and keep the house. But yeah. It's so nice. It's so nice. I would show you guys that, but I'm scared someone would steal it, and it is also in my actual city I'm living in. Yeah, definitely. And it's pretty sick too because on the farmland, the main house is a 4-bedroom, which that's where I'm gonna throw Mama Jelly and Jelly Pops. And then on the land there's a 2-bedroom cottage, and it was pretty sick because the main house just recently got renovated, and the like driveway that leads up to the main house was just recently paved as well. Like it's honestly a steal. And then I'm gonna have like a little work because I'm gonna have to like tear up the horse, all the horse stuff, because I'm not gonna do horses. There's no one in my town that rides horses. They don't even do the horse shows in town. The American Legion shut down the horse ring that was in the park across the way where they used to host like horse shows and stuff. So I'm gonna tear that down and I'm gonna convert it to like crops. I'm gonna like cultivate the land and build the nutrition and nutrients if the soil's not the greatest. A lot of work. But yeah, I'll probably be streaming all that though as well. So you guys will like eventually see a lot more IRL content. I've been like trying to plan it out, like how to do it. I might like try to get a mount for my bike and stuff because I've been like thinking about taking you guys along like on my bike rides and stuff and everything, like show you some of the scenery because honestly like you wouldn't believe I lived in New York if you saw some of the scenery. So you'd be like, y'all have trees and beautiful scenes like that? Like there's no way. And to be honest, like my city has like a very interesting history to it. We are actually one of the last stops for the Underground Railroad during like the Civil War times and all that. Like when they're smuggling the slaves from the South up, our city was the last like underground portion that they had to travel before they were pretty much free because they were here in New York. And then from mine, they would shoot up like up north and like into like Canada and Maine's region and stuff. or shoot back down to the city eventually and stuff. Like majority of my towns and like the surrounding. Well, I always say town because it's in the name. Uh, my city, and it almost looks like a town, but my city and the surrounding cities and everything, they're all connected by underground tunnels and stuff. And where our cities are like held up by the tunnels that they use for the underground railroad, which is pretty sick. I think. Right across the street is like state grounds. Like the state eventually brought the land because they hired like paranormal investigators, and it's actually haunted, so they shut down all the state hospitals. But all the state hospitals literally had access ports into the tunnels, so it's like you could just imagine like they would be popping out of all different businesses around this region. It was like crazy. It's also crazy to think like my whole entire city is held up by those tunnels. They have collapsed before. During Hurricane Katrina, when we got hit by it flooded so bad, and then the structural support couldn't handle it down there, and a portion of the tunnels collapsed, and the road above like collapsed, and there's like it was almost like a sinkhole, pretty much. Then they just rebuilt the tunnels, like repaired that portion of the tunnel, and then repaved and stuff. But yeah. Yeah. And then pretty much once acquire a new house and it's almost paid off or paid off in full, be acquiring second PC, and then I could be given even more crazier content and stuff for everyone. And it will allow me to run the show how like I really want to. I'm like limited a lot because I'm doing everything off of one PC. Stuff, unfortunately, even though I still have like a good PC, so there's still like limitations on performance and stuff. Hits. I actually got a lot of new gear. I got a Zowie monitor, lady, fun professional pro gamer grade gaming monitor, like legitly. There's like a whole entire Valorant team that uses them. They're like sponsored and they all use it. I'm liking it a lot. Has like this little side dial thing, and you can set like 3 profiles to it, and you can switch in between it. So like I have one set for daytime, I have the second one set for nighttime stuff and everything. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Yeah, that digital vibrance was like perfectly put up though on the stream. It was looking very flat and pale, like not DayZ originally. Because I switched to meld streaming services as well. I've been liking it a lot. You know, does like I've had like a couple of crashes, but I'm not upset because it's still being built for one. But not as much crashage or issues as I was having with OBS, and I've heard a few people has been having even more issues with OBS recently and streaming and stuff. So like I'm kind of glad I did the pre switch, and I'm liking it a lot so far. Streamlabs. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not the biggest fan of slobs, but it's not a bad program. It's all good. If you want something similar to Streamlabs, and it literally will auto import over as well, Stream Elements, SE Lab .live. Their streaming add-on plugin that goes on top of OBS, it literally does the same thing that Streamlab does. And it will auto import all like your command, your merch, and all that for you. Like at the very beginning, you literally click and it will move your scenes over. Cause that was the one that I used like right after I switched from subs. And my buddy Infantry Inc. and stuff. Yeah, even the merch store is more better, higher quality, and you get like less like issues with the built-in merch store, like the products that they ship out. Because Infantry Inc., my buddy from high school, he's the one that told me about Stream Elements. Not the software side of it, but the site itself as the bot and also the website and stuff. But yeah, Meld has a similar thing too, but because it's like, you know, it does crashes, I don't want to like recommend it to anyone unless they're okay with that, like the occasional hiccups here and there, because it is in development still. And what's nice about the Stream Elements is you can also use all the OBS plugins, because it's basically almost like a plugin as itself that like reskins OBS to look exactly like Slaps. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. When you joined the community, I was using SE Live and all that. It was like so convenient. But now I went from OBS to now Meld. And then my merch store is Fourth Wall. I really like the merch line so far. And then like of course if you're already using Stream Elements bot for your stream, it's already like incorporated perfectly and stuff into the sc.live software. I'm always constantly trying things though, like for streaming, because I like to like try it out as well, because like I don't mind running into a few headaches or hiccups and stuff for like trial purposes and stuff, even if it's just like for one stream, because like then I can like share stuff with everything. Oh, and then also no paid wall. So when someone buys your merch, you don't have to pay a premium subscription to get your payouts. You just get your payouts. That's another reason why, like, that's one of my biggest gripes and complaints about Stream Elements, is all your stuff is trapped behind their premium paywall stuff. That's why under the knowledge share channel, if you like, I think go in one of the channels there, you'll literally see a video that I posted. Like it's like 4 or 5 videos of like why Slavs is like, you know, a lot of people left them. They had the sauce. They had the sauce. I ain't gonna lie. At one point, there's like a fog or something that's like breathing over here. I don't know what's going on. See that? Or is that the like brightness coming through? I don't even know. Like it's bright and then dim. You see? Oh, is it because it's partly cloudy and it's trying to simulate the sun passing through this? No way. Is that a thing now in DayZ? Yeah, I have a store, never had it used as of yet. Bear? Where? Where? Where did you see a bear? Or was it a bush? I didn't hear no growl, but I was kind of like in my own little ramble talk world. Okay, okay. I trust you. I trust everyone. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. You probably would have saved my life there. I thought you saw something that I didn't see. I was distracted looking at the sky. And this weird thing that keeps on happening. You see that? Do you guys see that? Yeah, you not as much on the stream, I don't think. Like the sky is like pulsating. I wonder if that's like a new feature that DayZ added for the partly cloudy for more immersion. I'm not too upset with that. I actually joined the official DayZ Discord today. I swore I joined it years ago, but I guess I never did. Or I unjoined, maybe, I don't know. And I actually saw, I don't know how old it was, but they were like putting in talks about maybe making it less dark on official servers. And they're wondering what community, like the community thought about that change. If they should leave true darkness or not. In my opinion, I think you should, because it kind of gives you more of a reason to use MVGs. Like, I know it's a little bit harder for streamers, but like you could get like you could do filters instead of like logging out and stuff that you go apply to help out your viewers and stuff. Yeah. And if you get MVGs, like it helps MVGs work. Like it has to be that dark, otherwise there's no point of MVGs. Yeah, could be something that they added modded wise on the server as well. But yeah, the server's changed a lot. It's more like darky, which I was saying. Like I like the darky loot stuff, but like there's something about official DayZ looting, like the OG DayZ looting style. It just feels a little more satisfying. But I will say, like on this server, it's not like it's still a struggle. It's not like, oh, you open it up and you get like a bunch of goodies, like a ridiculous amount. Might be a little too low in certain areas for some of the supplies, I think, but might be intentional. Rogue! Hey, you Rogue! Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. I definitely can't wait for this server to release their other server with the OG. Their OG thing, because this is phase 2 or version 2 of this server. They have finally acquired one of their goals. They've been trying to like move to phase 2 for like a hot minute and just kept pushing it off. Now they finally did it. I don't know. I think they could kind of kill two birds with one stone too. Like, to be honest, they could relaunch the OG and just make it a trios only one, and make their trios only one based off of their OG server. That way, like, you know, you don't have to worry about it's stealing numbers from this. Because some people, like, even if you can swap, like, if it's a trios only, like, they won't always play and stuff. Also, you let me know next time you pop in how your time in the Cosmic Force was. Let me know what you saw. Let me know if you see Obi-Wan and Yoda. Or Luke, if you want to count the new canon. Ad starts in 57 minutes. Yeah, what time is it? It's already 3. Shiza. Okay, so we'll probably do this key and then make it back to base, and then that'll probably be the end for here, and then I'll be back like later normal time for today, maybe. As long as I'm not like late. I'm gonna try to aim for 1 p.m. Eastern, like my schedule says, but I got I've been saying I got some personal things still going on. So we'll see how time and everything works out. Welcome back, everyone from Twitch that has ads. I need to create a new ad message as well. So you guys are, and I appreciate you volunteering your time and stuff as well when you do come in, lady. Oh, let me give you a shout out. Oh my gosh. As well. I think there's a baser out here. Excuse me. Once I get away from like town a little, I'll do the shout out. Actually, I could do it here. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, the ad break is just starting. Oh no. And then I still got to do the other one for Patty's other channel, Patty V2. I don't know if he's still making content. I forgot to ask him if he's still making content on that channel as well. Like occasionally. Yeah, I appreciate you. It's the least I can do. And stuff. You help me out from time to time, like big time. And then if Sav is still welcome back from Twitch again. And if Sav's still live, when we're done, we might pass his love over to him. So anyone that's here, if you don't mind, just sticking around so we can pass his love on to someone else. Freaking bush looked like a bear. There. Looked like a bear sitting on his booty, just with his paws like planted in the ground. And no worries, lady. It's the least I can do. I don't know if you heard that. Helped me out a lot. I appreciate it. And I fixed the general shout out to just exclamation SO Anybody else wants to give the normal shoutouts. SO2 is for mods and me only to trigger. It's like the more special one. Oh, you've been jamming to more Dead by Daylight DBD. Nice, nice, nice. How's Kaneki on that? I low key almost like returned to DBD just to buy Kaneki and play Kaneki. I'm a big Tokyo Ghoul fan. I'm not like this. It's like AI generated music, but I'm gonna be releasing like an album of like streamer friendly music too. That you can use like this first set of album is a little more tailored towards my stream, and then I'm gonna just start doing a bunch of random songs and just start putting them out for people to use, other streamers to use and stuff. Just different random themes and stuff. And then the other part to that, I'm thinking about like launching like community competition in a way. For like music video edits to the song. So like you edit a put together like a music video however you want, using whatever stock footage you want, as long as it's not like copyrighted stuff, so that we can show it up on like the stream. And then like we'll pick like a day or something, we'll all watch all the submissions and stuff, and then like we'll do like a vote and everything, and whoever wins like will become like the official music video for that song. Everything. I think it'd be pretty fun to do. Put a little salt there. Oh, blister is trying to form in my mouth. That's no bueno. Must have bit myself a little in my sleep at one point. It's alright. Because it kind of feels like there's a tooth indent on it. Just gotta put a little salt on it and be gone by tomorrow. But yeah, I did have the hand cam on earlier, but I also wanted to do the full clean immersion kind of feel. See how people feel about like this, like which I'm gonna ask again tomorrow, which if people want, they can like go back, and if they tune in tomorrow, they can let me know which one like they kind of prefer more. If like no chat, just like alerts would be the only thing that kind of pops up on this screen, and then like the gameplay, and then I have this one, the gaming can screen, which chat will also will pop up on everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go back here. And that fade effect and stuff, like normally on OBS and stuff, you need a separate program to do that. But in Meld, it's like built in, which I kind of like. I wish, I hope they add like a feature where you can actually put in actual stingers. I don't know if it is. I haven't like checked to see if they updated and added that feature yet already. But yeah, I'm trying to get some of my like stingers for some of the transitions as well. But they look so clean and smooth. The fading and all that stuff. And it kind of like animates the camera and stuff. Like when I go from start to live, when I go from like face cam to hand cam and everything. It looks kind of sick. Oh! This is such a far run. Alright, we're gonna do some pre-scouting here shortly. I just gotta get to the other side. This bird. Again. I'm gonna switch to Moe. Hopefully we can have another easy in and out. I'm gonna get to these trees right here to the right. Key from Gucci to hit. Check and see if I need any movement real quick anywhere. See if I see something that looks like someone camping. You still gotta make our way to the right a little bit more. That's a little close. That's so scary. All right. It's looking okay-ish. I'll keep a lower profile and crouch walk for a little. Slow and steady wins the race, chat. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm actually moving a little quicker than I normally would. I feel my eyes getting a little heavy here. So I want to try to get this key and back to base before I get too tired. I freaking love this game. It's such a W game. Like, I think the only game that would ever beat this game would be literally DayZ 2. On God. On God, I think that's the only thing that would do that. Alright. Wish me luck, chat. Yes, more sheet metal. Set for here. Electro this time. Let's go. New key. Let's go. Just wanted to change up the path a little. Time to get low, chat. Get low. Get low, get low, get low. To the trees. To the bases surrounding me. Damn, all these survivors. Damn, all these ski. Oh, damn, these ski. Couldn't turn off Blue Goblin there for a second. Okay. You gotta diddy bop and get low, chat. That's the way. That's the way to go. Switch to close range. There's too many trees to snipe, so around, you know. Okay. So plan for tomorrow is probably do that key that we just got today. Hopefully it's not doo-doo. And then we'll be grinding more. DayZ, just pretty much grinding, building up what we can, grinding, building up what we can. It's pretty much the flow right now. Gonna be the flow. I think I might have drifted too far right, yeah. So I'm just trying to stay in this tree line a lot longer. Because I think I don't want to say until I get to the next tree line. Yeah, I'm definitely where I think I am. And then I definitely want to rotate into more vanilla-ish style server eventually on DayZ. I'm not going to be too servering base buildings. Maybe like a no base building adventure server I might add into the rotation here and there just to change it up a little. There's a base right there to my right. This is actually before where I thought I was, but it's alright. Crack my hands, fingers a little. Switch back to Moe. Yellow, yellow, yellow. In the night, the sky falls, and tumbling falls into the sea. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Yes, as long as you stand by me, stand by me. And I was like, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand, come on, stand now. Come on, stand now. Maybe, oh, I think I know what it is. I think it's the new dynamic cloud system, like to like simulate like like a semi foggy day, I think, and it's just like glitching out. I think that's what might be happening. Because that definitely was fog in front of me like 2 seconds ago. Making my way down Chinaris Lane, looking back. Oh my gosh, I got my sniper back. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. And I hope they don't find me. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh my gosh, is that guy hiding in a bush? Why are they hiding everywhere? Don't look back, 'cause there may be a guy there. I don't know. I tried to change it up, do a little different variation of it. And yeah, I just lost it. I lost it. Started off semi-decent. I lost it. Get back on track here, seriously. I was just dodging. The hell. I'm trying not to use auto run right now because it's literally the only thing that's keeping me awake right now. So yeah, I'm probably gonna switch over to logout gear once I get back to the casa this time around. But if you guys don't mind just sticking around so I can pass this love on to someone else, much obliged. I kind of been thinking about going to school, like college again, lady. But I might go to uni in a different country because I just found out I could. And they actually pay for like living expenses there and give you a food allowance as well on top of the stuff for the school. So that's sick. You just pretty much have to like prove that like you got approved already for enrollment, and then they'll give you all the funds and stuff that you need to ship over to that country. I do have to double check to see if I have to manually apply for like student visa in the country I'm thinking of. But yeah. What is up, Jesse? I think I need to move that one down, the Tangeria stuff down maybe a little. I don't know. I don't know. How you be? How you be? How you been? Top of the morning. Or should I say, good day, mate? It's been a while. It's been a while. Getting a little, late night sillies. Getting a little sleepies. Peaches, 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 yeah, yeah, oh yeah. It breaks my heart a little because I might have to like go through and double check all the songs because recently a lot of my sound alerts has been coming up. I will allow that. So I know what you're saying. I feel out. I'm good. My sleep is. Oh man, it's all good. As long as you're having fun, Jesse, that's all that matters, right? No, I'm just kidding. I hope you get a good sleep schedule, but and I'm glad you're enjoying yourself though. Playing Rust. Yeah, no, I've tuned in a few times. Whenever I do see that you're live, you look like you're always having a blast. I always catch you like cracking up too, laughing. Or asking someone to do something that they're not listening. It's so annoying sometimes. I'm like, man, just listen to her. Just listen to her. She asking you a question. Or like someone does a double call out. I'm like, she just said that. Literally, she just said that. I gotta pay attention. That's good. Yeah, this month I haven't really streamed as I've mostly been playing PvP, and I don't like to stream it as it can be toxic. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. And then, it also makes it a lot harder, PvP as well, because you stream snipe like ridic in that game. But next month I'll be back on PvE, so should be streaming a bit more. Okay, sounds good. No worries. No rush. Whenever I can, I'll definitely be tuning in, and everybody's eagerly waiting for a return as well. Give you a shout out here shortly. Just all type. SO2. Let's see. Home sweet home is coming along the way. Yeah, I think these are the new like dynamic low clouds. And just for some reason on this server, something they have is making it look wonky at times. But yeah, if you don't know who Jessie is, go check her out. She is truly amazing. Collector of bears in the DayZ universe. Collectors of brines, to be exact. If you're considering DayZ universe. But yeah, and she's been jamming to Rust. Go check her out. She's been slaying. Even with the struggles of Aussie ping, still slaying. Alright. Don't worry, when I get my server up and going, there'll be plenty of special brines just for you, Jesse, to collect. I gotta think of a special prize if you could collect every single brine that I put on the server. And I'll see you guys when you come back from Mavericks, the ones that got stuck with that. In game in Rush just reminds me of the pink brine. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess it's delaying it some. But yeah, that looks sick. Yeah, it does remind me of the pink brine a lot. Ooh, 808. There's that. There are some really amazing artists in Rust. Oh, sick. I was wondering why my eyes was hurting. I was like, why is DayZ so extra bright for me? I still had night mode enabled for me, chat. Welcome back, welcome back. Didn't miss much, we just got a little bit closer to the casa. La base, La HQ, whatever you want to call it. The hideaway. And that's pretty sick. Yeah, I didn't know that. I've been doing the lazier route again, using like AI generated stuff real quick to get quick graphics and stuff, some edits. I actually use AI to make like the alteration of my last logo I was using to make this new one. It's like a little more DayZ themed in color. I do miss like how much my old logo used to pop. Like my new one kind of like blends in a little bit more with Twitch black background. But it's all good. I'll eventually change it again. That's one thing, unfortunately, people definitely would have to get used to is I get bored of things, so things are always changing. Oh, oh my gosh! Thank you for the 30 biddies, Jesse. I didn't even realize you paid for it to get bigger. Oh my gosh, you could have. I feel so bad. I would have just blew it up on the screen, zoomed it or something. But thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I feel like a D-bag. Should I Sudoku myself for that? Oh. I mean, I said Sudoku. Some Poku. Sudoku, freaking. That's a good game. Puzzle game. Or Sudoku. I think is the name of the game. I feel so bad. Also, how much sheet metal? Oh, 10? 10 more? So that brings us up to 14. So we can get, I think the cage, we might be able to get the cage up. I might put up the last two like cage things and pray like someone doesn't realize the roof isn't up on that half thingy. And then 5.8k out, and I gotta use the bathroom. We'll leave it on auto run and pray for the best chat. Let me just get a little farther away from the road. All right, sending it. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. But I got to do the dishes soon. No worries, Jordan, no worries. We're just heading back to the Casa or so, in game, and then we're gonna then probably calling it here shortly. But like I was saying earlier, if everybody doesn't mind just sticking around so I could pass this love on to somebody else. And if anyone has anyone who's trying to get like affiliate or something and he's like yours and wants to guide the raid, feel free to let me know. Yeah. I'll be back like later today, which would be early tomorrow morning, probably for you. So I don't know if you'll be up because of school. Well, you'll be up probably for school, which you should be concentrating and not watching me. But I'll definitely probably be going, and then literally I'll probably go into like dinner time, my time. Whenever we have that, take a little short break again, like I did today, and then come back for sometimes and stuff. The second part wasn't you know that bad. I'm still upset that guy got away earlier, Jordan. Nice shot with the Moe. He literally looked like was running like completely freshy. My only thing is I could think of is, well, two. There's two things I could think of, but the other one means he was a bad lemon. But we're out on my break. Oh, nice. Is it like a lunch break, or do you guys get like a portion of the day where you guys like take a break so you can like absorb the information that you learn / relax a little and like get yourself recharged for the next bout? Or is it like a lunch break? Mm-hmm. Nah, lunch break? That's pretty sick. Yeah. There's a base not rendering, I'm guessing. Oh, maybe that was a base and it despawned. Damn, that one looks like a truck. On the left. I wonder if the parts are in there. That one's a quad. Are they both ATVs? Oh no, they're both ATVs. What the hell? Got to be on the lookout for teachers because we can't be on our phones at school anymore. Laugh out loud. Oh no. Even on break? What the hell? That's why I should have hit. That was a perfect time to use that line. What the hell? Is that floating quads there? Oh. Let's just say someone must have had a little too many brewskis and went driving and decided to climb a tree. Speaking of a heli, oh man, chat, I forgot when I came back this round. I also had a submission to steal a helicopter possibility. Because I think I have a lockpick at base, and I found a base that hasn't finished up, like building up the roof, and I can still get up boost up there solo and get up on the roof. I'm pretty sure, and it looked like a Black Hawk, and that would save us so much money. So teachers walking around with phone pockets, and if they see you with your phone out, they put it in the pocket and have to wait till the end of the day. Oh my gosh. You're in high school, right? that's like more of like an elementary thing. But yeah. And the pockets are 20 New Zealand each. Yeah. My opinion, there's more important things. All right, I could all right, now I partially might see why they did it. Now thinking about it, they probably did it to counteract like anyone from being able to use ChatGPT during class to cheat. But yeah, it is still stupid though. You could force everyone to connect to the school's network and then just block ChatGPT, do the proxy, and say if you want to use your phone, you have to stay connected. But yeah, they're probably scared, right? Like they don't want you guys to turn out to be us, like Americans. Hey, thou, freaking, because it's catching up. It's starting to show and a little bit. Like you can see who used ChatGPT to finish college and high school. Literally, this last graduating class, like all the kids were like, "Yeah, I graduated high school using ChatGPT." I'm like, "What? What are you gonna do when you actually have to do math on your own?" As though it's not blocked on the school's Chromebooks. Very well. Yeah, see, that's just poor networking on the school. But I won't tell anyone. Shh. No one tell anyone. This cannot escape this feed. This is covert intel, okay? But yeah, it's pretty bad. Gotcha. Honestly, I don't think anyone like really needs it to pass school. Like, in my opinion, school is easy, but that's me. That's me. I know. That's why I put in my opinion. I'm just saying, you know, I slept through high school. Literally. Man, I wish my buddy was here infantrying right now. For anyone who's like new to the channel who needs like a real verification, we went to high school together and stuff. And we actually had it was elements of film. It was our senior year and stuff. And I was already working like Best Buy, and I worked like closing and stuff. So like there'd be times I wouldn't get home until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I still had to do homework because I literally didn't have time to do homework because I literally went straight from school, and I literally had a half an hour to get to work. So I literally was changing in the car in the back seat into my work clothes every day when I worked and stuff. So I was like knackered all the time. And it was like the first class. And the teacher didn't really care as long as you like wrote the essays and did your homework. Yeah. Barely get it. It does. But it does have its purpose and reasons. Oh man, I didn't mean to pick up another key tool thingy. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty much just to like reinforce and make sure the information you learn in the day is actually in your head. And if it's not, technically what you're supposed to do is tell your teacher, professor, whatever you call uh your instructor or instructor. And you're supposed to tell them like, hey, I couldn't do homework. And then they're supposed to not penalize you, but tell you to stay after class or school that day, and then give you my personal enforcement or recommend a tutor. But most people don't take advantage of that stuff. And most teachers don't do that as well, like ask those questions and stuff to make it that way. So students know that that's what it is. Because they don't really give homework here at all as well. And I thought it was the worst thing. And literally my nephew is about to be 10 years old. And I'm about 95% sure, because I haven't seen him in a bit, but I'm about 95% certain he still doesn't know how to read. The deafen feature is broken right now. Yeah. And when I was like watching him, he used to get so upset because I used to make him like read, like force read and do homework and stuff. And I was like, sorry, I'm not your parents. School's probably the most important thing right now for you, so you don't end up in the streets. Like most New Yorkers, and end up in gangs and stuff. But yeah, we were and how I caught it too was the last time I seen him. We were outside on the porch, and we were having like there's like an issue with the grill who wasn't like starting up or something. So we were like trying to figure out something, and he reads a label, and it literally says, "Do not push," right? And he goes, "Look, Dad, you gotta push this." And I looked at him, and I was like, "There's no cap. You're like 9 years old, and you can't read those simple words." And yeah, and he used to like, unfortunately, cry. This is partially why he doesn't like me as much, because I'm mean to him because I make him read. School I don't play. That's the Asian in me, you know. But yeah, it's pretty wild and stuff. And I even like gave him all like the tips and tricks of how to make it easier. Cause like English wasn't always my strong suit. It was more like as I progressed and got older and stuff. And I still make mistakes in pronunciating words or like spelling and stuff. That's really like my only main issue and stuff. But yeah, he's rough. Like I told him like just sound out the alphabet. It literally helps you say the word most of the time. You sound out the word. Like apple, you know, if you say p, o, it's already there. Apple. Yeah. And he just refused. And pretty much like his dad just tells him he's dumb, like his mom, and blames his dumbness on his ADHD that he passed down to him. And it's like ADHD doesn't make you dumb. It just has the attention thing. So either put him on meds that gives him focus, because they have ADHD meds that gives you more focus. And yeah, they may be more zombified, but at least your son's learning and he's not going to become out like not smart enough to take care of himself when he's older. So yeah. And I used to tell him all the time, you know, don't let anyone tell you can't do something, because the second you believe and put can't in your mind, you won't be able to do it. That's honestly what limits like 90% of Americans as well when it comes to school, because a lot of American professors will literally tell you you can't do this subject and stuff. If you're like struggling and you just, no matter what they do, even like tutoring and extra time with the teaching stuff, and you're still failing tests, I literally had teachers that literally said like, you can't do English. And I think that's why I also developed the whole entire thing. And they actually have like studies saying that the second you say can't to someone says you can't do something to you, your brain automatically believes it, and you will always struggle with that thing. So like it shouldn't be a word that comes out of teachers' mouths, in my opinion. There's a lot of gripes and complaints. Maybe I should have applied to be the head of education this year, so I could have fixed the education, so that when you're in math class, you're not drawing pictures and writing sentences to tell me about what you're writing down in it. American Common Core doesn't make sense, in my opinion, at all. What does drawing a picture of the solution have to do with anything about how to acquire the solution to a math problem? So 2 plus 2, you can't just write 2. They gotta write a sentence. And then they gotta do something else in another box. And then in the last box, they have to draw a picture. My nephew told me I don't know what I'm talking about, because his teacher said even though the answers were right, because he didn't do it the Common Core way, he was wrong. So he came home like the very next day from when I was like watching him, because his parents were on vacation, and he said I was dumb and I didn't know what I was talking about. I was lost it there. I was like, guess what? You're not going outside to play now. Joke's on you. You're studying. I was like, your teacher's the dumb one for thinking I'm wrong when I gave you all the correct answers. Section this year. It's actually wild because like they do algebra in elementary school now here in the States. Like, I think it's like first grade. They start like algebra. Geometry was super easy. But to me, I think like, in my opinion, geometry is such a waste of time, but you know, it's the annoying part of geometry is remember sine, cosine, sine, and then, like all the equations for like parabolas and stuff. Geometry is more important for like engineers and architectures and stuff. And like engineers. Math was always easy for me, unfortunately, Jordan. When I was in 6th grade, I was already doing college level math because in the States we have a standardized test that you start doing in 6th grade. It's called the MAP test. It's Mathematic Applied Testing, MAT, not MAP. And literally, they thought I was cheating. And they made me retake the test in front of the proctor and everyone. And I had to retake my whole entire thing, and I replaced in college math again. And I was able to like occasionally answer a few of them too. And then the teachers asked me where did I learn college level math. And then I was like, I don't know. I kind of like, I was like, my dad had like a college algebra book that I looked at and read and I understood it, but like no one really like taught me, and like I didn't really read the instructions. I just look at equations and I can solve them. You did for 2 years ago? Oh man, that's the worst when you're repeating. Trig, I will, like, I had a concussion, so I struggled with it, but if I didn't, I probably would have aced that, like, super easily. But trig, I think, is the most boring form of math before you get to, like, calc and pre-calc, of course, but most people don't have to, use that or do that. And then the like math started to become really, really boring for me after like 6th grade because I already pretty much knew how to do almost everything. Geometry was a little more fun because it introduced a few things that I didn't know how to do. And to be honest, you have a calculator to do that. Geometry is big on like calculators because there's certain things you just can't calculate yourself in those equations. But yeah. Man, throwbacks, man. I graduated in 2013, if anyone's wondering when I graduated high school. Yeah. Back to the casa. Okay. Let's go grab the logout gear. We'll see who is live. So we can paste this. Love on to someone else. Okay, swap 1 for 1, swap there. And then the rest of this I can get from here. Swappity swap 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 swappity swap swap. force. Okay. I need these boxes of nails to be protected. Hold on, let me put this in here. I'm gonna open up those 2 boxes of nails real quick. Which makes boring. Yeah. And at least I don't have a teacher that just hands me a textbook and makes me do the work in there. That is fair, that is fair. Yeah, that was us. We literally would just be assigned a bunch of chapters and then yeah. Oh, I got another code lock. Put up. Let me make sure I still have the correct password copied. No, I do not. Okay. No, I do. Okay. Whoa. Grab that electro key. Where's the key fob thingy? That in there. And then take the GP as well. Is my full inventory full again? Yes, sir. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right, welcome back. I just attached the code lock to the hatch. You're gonna log here. And if you guys don't mind just sticking around like I've been saying, just so I could pass this love on to someone else, that'd be much appreciated. Lamb chowder's on. Yeah, that's a good one. Let me see if anybody else. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys in the hands of Lamb. Or is Lamb done? Oh, he's in ad break. I think. I'm just gonna hit a quick refresh. I might be stuck. Okay, yeah, he's still alive. Let's go get good old Lamb chowder. He's I rated his father earlier, Fatty the Great. This is his son. And they are an amazing family. He's also American. But he's hilarious, funny. A lot younger than me. There's a message for you guys to use. And if you tune into this VOD and want to know who I rated or want to check out the channel and drop a follow, if you join the community Discord, there's a post right there in the general, once you get all the rules. I'll be live later today, hopefully around 1 p.m. Eastern, but I would just wait for the notification in Discord, and apply for R2D2 alerts if you want to get the alerts for the pre and live. I'll see you guys over in Lamb. I'll probably hang out for a little bit while I scroll up and get ready for bid. I think that is everyone. Hey Jordan, it was good to see you. Jesse, it was good to see you. Lady Rain, it was good to see you. Patty, it was really good to see you earlier. AU Rogue, thanks for the lurk. And anybody else lurking in the background, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And YouTube, it's always been a pleasure. I'll see you next time in the next episode of this great adventure. We're about to finish this raid. I'll see you when I see you. I miss you guys already. Love you guys. Bye.